Greetings, loyal subscribers and honoured guests, and welcome back to the final episode of Cyberpunk September, where I am looking at Phantom Liberty, which is the newly released expansion for Cyberpunk 2077. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of the game. The mission where you are first introduced to Solomon Reed, which is Idris Elba's character. And then I'll show you a little bit of one of the new mission types as well after that. But I'm not going to give away too much detail or story because, as I said, it has literally just come out a few days ago. So I realise if you're watching this, you probably want to play it yourself and don't want to be spoiled. So it'll just be very minor early on stuff. I'm not that far into the game anyway myself at the moment. I've only played about 4 hours because there hasn't been a lot of time with work and everything to get stuck into it too deep. But I have been impressed with what I've seen so far. Let me just skip ahead a bit. So as you can see, Johnny Silverhand is still very much a part of this new expansion. There is a sort of moment early on where you think maybe he's not going to be in it and they couldn't get Keanu Reeves to come back and record lots of dialogue. But that's a bit of a sort of tease really, because not long into it he is back full time. And so yeah, you get scenes with Idris and Keanu together, although they don't interact because only you can see Johnny Silverhand, of course. But it's pretty cool. So this is me going off to meet Solomon. I'm just going to skip ahead a bit because there's quite a lot of travel, and that's me talking to Johnny again. So here we go. Solomon Reed is about to get in the car with me. And as you'll see, the likeness of Idris is pretty accurate, really. It's very impressive what they've managed to do with the animation and the visuals of this game. And really, now it's had sort of 3 years of updates. I would say this game is just as good, if not better, than many of the brand new games that are coming out today. I have been playing Starfield as well, and although I am enjoying that, and I'm not going to sort of give up on it to play this entirely, I would say that this is a lot more polished. Of course, they've had the benefit of being able to update it for quite a long time to get to this point. But even so, it's a shame really that this game misfired so badly, because I'd imagine that CD Projekt Red must have taken quite a loss on that and having to invest even more time and money fixing everything as well. But anyway, let's not focus on that too much. But if you were ever thinking of picking up Cyberpunk and you held off because of all the technical reasons or what have you, then this is a good time to get on board. Although I realise how busy it is with other big releases, but maybe if they put out a complete edition, which I would have to imagine is coming, then that would be the one to pick up. In terms of size, then Phantom Liberty takes about 12 hours to do just for the main story, but there's enough side content in there to sort of last you up to about 30 hours if you really want to do everything. This is just travelling to the next part of the mission with Solomon. Something else they've done really as part of Phantom Liberty in particular is they've overhauled the technical side of the game a little bit, and how the graphics work. So if you play the game with the ray tracing turned on, then that's had a big improvement. But personally, I don't have ray tracing switched on because on consoles it's limits you to 30 frames per second. So I'd rather have 60 frames and have sort of the baked-in lighting, because it still looks really good with that. So ray tracing doesn't really impress me too much in games. I'd rather have the frame rate at the moment. But oh yeah, there's a bit of combat against the Barghest goons, which are the sort of terrorist faction. Yeah, you've been charged with coming in and helping the president, really. Her ship is shot down at the start of the expansion, and you have to come in and rescue her, and then after that's done, then she assigns you to work with Solomon Reed to find out what the terrorists are doing and stop them. So, let's skip on ahead to the other type of mission that I was going to show you. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, so this is one of the new vehicle missions. You'll see a little steering wheel symbol on the map sometimes, and if you clear out the enemies around the vehicle and then get in, you'll be asked to take that vehicle to a certain drop-off point. It's similar to other sort of games like Grand Theft Auto or Watch Dogs, that sort of thing. Yeah, you will be attacked along the way by various factions in the game, and you can make use of the new vehicular combat mechanics. Vehicular combat mechanics to shoot out of your windscreen and kill the enemies. Although that's sometimes not the best way to deal with it. So sometimes you're better off just sort of trying to shake them rather than kill them all, because you end up damaging your car and blowing up if you're not careful. So I started off trying to kill everybody in the early missions, and in this sort of introductory one, that's quite a viable tactic. You can just wipe them out. But as the vehicle missions slowly get harder, then I would just try and lose them instead. I have just got to the point where I've just bought myself a new car that has a machine gun and a rocket launcher mounted onto it, which is really cool, and that makes it a lot easier to engage in combat in vehicles. Yes, that's all I really wanted to cover in this this first impressions video. I would recommend picking up this expansion though if you've played and enjoyed the main game already. And yeah, I'm going to leave it there, I think. So if you watched any of the Cyberpunk September videos this month, then thank you. I'm going to take a break for a week now, I think, and I need to just spend some time playing some stuff so I can make more videos, really. I have had a few ideas for content coming up, including some PlayStation videos across the various consoles. So I'll probably start with something like Ape Escape first for the PS1. I'm also due to get the next issue of Zap very soon, which will be including more games and demos on the cover mount. So the next Zap episode will be up in a few weeks. Yeah, so but other than that, all that remains is to say thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and in the meantime, take care.